Come away, come away. Let me be your evening song. Sing along. Fly away, fly away. I can be your gravity. Fall for me. Speak softly.
Hello, so today I'm out about again and I'm shooting local again, and I've come back to Lead Mine Clough, and I've been here a few times. I'll link to one of the videos up there, but this time I found a walk covered in raindrops from the tree. I found a walk that was online and it's about 2 miles and it's around the local area, but when I was reading it there was an OS map as well, and it detailed 2 waterfalls that I've not seen before. I've shot these waterfalls quite a bit in the past year, but there were 2 others that were detailed and I didn't know about. So I've come today with the intention to try and find them. If I don't find them, it's a lovely walk, but hopefully I will. There's lovely fog that's been rolling in overnight. Hopefully it will lend itself to some good compositions. So let's have a look and see if we can find these waterfalls. So it looks like we've just stumbled across a little bit of Narnia, and I hate Turkish Delight, so that witch better not come along. However, the reason I picked this map, this walk, is because of the map really. It gave pretty good detail, even though I'm not really sure where we are along the trail. This must be the Kissing Gate that is mentioned. However, I'm not spotting this second waterfall anywhere. I think we've gone past the waterfall that I shot a good few months back. But it's quite nice just to have an explore. I'll put the link to the map and the walk detailing below that I found and that I'm using today, but it's just quite nice to explore somewhere where I've been before, but a part of it that I haven't been to before. I'm fairly sure we'll find something good to take pictures of. So we've actually just come across the waterfall and it's really, really nice. The only problem is access. So I'm currently walking through these quite creepy looking woods to try and see if there's a way down to where we need to be. We might be in luck. This looks a lot more accessible this way. Yeah, I think we're on something here. Right, down that way. We might be in luck. So I've got down to, where the waterfall is, and it's beautiful. Beautiful waterfall. Never seen it before, and it's lovely. The only thing I don't like is the walkway across the top. I don't really like man-made stuff in natural looking shots, but I'm sure there's probably a composition here somewhere where I can get rid of that. Maybe if I get tight in up that way, I'll come down and crop in quite nicely. We'll see. But I just need to try and get a vantage point and make walking down that slightly treacherous path worth it. But hopefully there's a shot here and this will be the first one of the day. As you can see, I've got my camera precariously balanced fairly stably on this edge here, and I'm shooting. I've kind of framed it where I've put the camera down. There's all this long amber grass or whatever it is. I don't know what it is, and it kind of frames the bottom half of the shot really nicely. So I've done 2 shots. I've focused on the grass itself with the waterfall in the background, and I shot that at about, I think it was 1/3 of a second, which just gave enough time in the shot, in the composition, to slightly blur the water coming off the rocks, but these grasses in the foreground were pin sharp, and then I focused on the water and the rocks, about the same length. I think it was slightly longer, just to slow down that water slightly. I'd like to get a long shot. If I get the zoom lens out, I'd like to get a shot of the water crystal clear hitting one of them rocks on the way down, because I think this is a very typically me waterfall shot, but I'd like to get creative and try something else as well. I'd love to get down on these rocks and shoot it from down there, but I think, well, they're far too slippy today anyway. But being up here allows me to, I'm high enough to get rid of that bridge. I've gone back to landscape. I was shooting in portrait before. I've gone back to landscape and I've got a lovely shot with the waterfall on the right hand side of the frame, and just a bit of nature, a bit of detail. And this, it reminds me of the next waterfall downstream which I've shot before, and I've got a very similar looking shot, but it's really nice. This is a bit more cascadey, it hits everything on the way down. What I'm going to do now is get the long lens out and zoom right in, see if I can get some of this white water hitting those rocks on the way down, maybe with a bit of the different coloured rocks as well, maybe a bit of moss. There's a bit of burnt orange in them rocks as well, which is lovely. But yeah, really happy for the first shot of the day, first selection of shots of the day. This is really good. I'm really happy with them shots. Really nice waterfall shots which I can use. Just need to find my way back out, scramble up this side, and then let's see what else we can find for this vlog. So we've ended up at a place called Pike Stones. It's not really a place, it's a local landmark, I suppose. And it's on the edge of this big tree plantation, and it provides some lovely views over to, well, everywhere really. A lot of fog around there, but it provides lovely views over towards where we've parked the car near the reservoirs. And there's just a little bit of light peeking under all the fog and the mist, and it's just bouncing, reflecting off the off one of the reservoirs, which looks lovely. If you look over there, beautiful, lovely. Not worth taking pictures of because it's way too far away, but sometimes, as I said before, it's not about taking a picture, it's about having the experience, being in the moment and making the picture in your mind as a memory rather than something to share. So yeah, this is Pike Stones and we're going to head that way now. I'll look at the sign on the way out and it'll actually probably, hopefully, tell us what these stones mean. So looking at that sign, which is a bit unreadable, but from the readable bits that you can see, Pike Stones is actually an ancient burial site, and you can't touch it and stuff. So that's quite cool. Never knew anything about that. On the OS map there is another waterfall, so I'm hopeful that we'll be able to find it. We shall see. So it appears that the waterfall marked on the OS map really isn't a waterfall, it's just a bit of a, might be able to hear it, a bit of a trickly stream, which is a shame really, because usually when they're marked on they look quite good. You sort of trust the fact that it's been marked on there, but this one isn't anything, unfortunately. So we're heading back to where we parked. But anyway, thank you for watching. Please come back next Tuesday for another vlog. I don't know where it'll be from, but there will be one. But please consider subscribing if you haven't already, and any comments below I will reply to. If you hit that notification bell as well, you'll know when I upload, although you know when I upload anyway, 6 PM every Tuesday. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.